So yeah, like he was like a really highly touted recruit. Ended up going to Florida, and he kind of had like up and down sort of time at Florida, like most Florida arms do, because they don't really optimize their arms as well as other teams. It's why you see teams drafting Florida arms all the time and then fixing them. Hurst and Waldrip, just to name a few. Like, and Hunter Barco is the next in line. He was a second round pick for them for the Pirates in 2022. We're talking about a 6'4", 210 pound, like pretty like solidly built guy on the mound. It's a 92 to 94 mile per hour fastball with a good slider, 82 to 88, and an 83 to 87 mile per hour splitter. Florida seems to like really love giving their guys splitters as opposed to changeups. So I think that that's something that, those three pitches plus a really good baseline of command, plus a good organization, plus a good place to pitch, especially like Hunter Barco's got all the ingredients for me to be a nice like sleeper in 2025. Like I think we're talking about a guy who has a chance to pitch a couple of innings for the Pittsburgh Pirates if everything goes well. And Barco, he just sort of is just solid. Like I don't think he's ever going to be anything more than like a 4, maybe with some 3 seasons in there. But like for the Pirates, that's really, really good, especially in his cheap years. What do you think of him? Because I know that you're a big SEC guy. You must have thoughts from his time back at Florida.
Yeah, it's weird because most Florida players, as a Tennessee guy, I tend to dislike just kind of based on the fact they play for Florida. But Florida pitchers do kind of have that tendency of just having so much interest to them that I can't shake these guys. And Barco, one of those, of course, big menacing lefty. I remember always thinking like, this is a big bodied kind of angry, mean dude on the mound. I like it. I like that a lot. Why couldn't he have worn a different shade of orange? But you said it. I think that Barco's kind of a dark horse for some innings in Pittsburgh this year. And as you said a minute ago, maybe his upside is a mid rotation or a 4. But I mean, if the 3 guys ahead of him are Skeens, Jones, and a gentleman we're going to talk about in a couple of minutes, I mean, that's a solid 4 that could be a 2 on some rotations. I mean, frankly, Hunter Barco's got, again, the ingredients that he can mix and match pitches that are either average or above average. He's got, again, as you said, that solid baseline of good command, average command. The fastball's got some life. I think, again, like you said, the splitter that the Gators tend to kind of incorporate there. Something I'd call it something of a split change, but it's really more of a splitter, as you said, Rhys. It is an interesting package. A lot of effort there, but it is effective. And I got to shout out Matt for his great scouting report on Barco. Really hit a lot of the notes that I like about this guy. Matt and I have talked about Barco several times, actually, as kind of one of those SEC remnant dudes that could be credible major leaguers. I think Barco is certainly one of those, a big, angry left-hander. And I could see the Pittsburgh fans actually kind of really like almost a cult hero type thing. I don't ask me why. I just have that vibe in my head where Pittsburgh would really attach themselves to this guy.
I think so too. He's got that fiery personality, like you mentioned. You also forgot to mention Mitch Keller, and I can't believe you forgot to mention Bailey Falter in this rotation. Like this is Bailey Falter erasure. But yeah, I think he's a
Sorry.
really like. Barco is going to be taking Bailey Falters because they need a left-handed starter, and so Barco is. So I think that at a certain point they're going to be passing each other in their careers at some point. But I don't have much more on Hunter Barco here. I think he's a really solid
Yeah.
back-end starter, and for this really young Pirates team, if he's their number 5, they're kind of cooking with gas. They're cooking with house money. Like this is a team that is shown a track record of developing pitchings, and they have like tinkered with Hunter Barco's like pitch mix a little bit, and I think they've
Mhm.
unlocked a little bit more from what I think is a very exciting arm.